Winter Jam, a Christian-based concert focused on sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. It brings in a variety of different artists and bands in order to bring this experience to the audiences. Now, over the past decade, it has gained a lot of popularity, and it's also been an opportunity for this organization to expand its marketing techniques and practices, which is exactly what I'm going to be analyzing in this video. So, let's get to it. Now, Winter Jam and its marketing techniques focus on creating this fun and engaging persona that anybody and everybody should be a part of. Its marketing videos, advertisements, focus specifically on creating that by promoting this fun and showing clips of people either worshiping or engaging in it or dancing around and having fun. So, it's just advertising this fun. Or it leans into the artists and the bands, putting them on the pedestal and having them promote the material, in which case you're excited because that's your artist promoting this concert. You want to be a part of it. It's also worth noting that the advertisements that come out of the organization itself, not with the artists, focus on putting everything in motion. From the background to the graphics to the pictures and information promoting the bands, everything is in motion. And that's to emphasize that this is not just going to be your boring everyday concert. This is something that's going to get you engaged, moving around and having fun. So, they want you to be a part of it. It's not going to be boring. When it comes to a rhetorical analysis, Winter Jam and its marketing techniques include the three rhetorical appeals: ethos, logos, and pathos. Probably the most notable and most impactful is how they appeal to ethos through celebrities and bands. This wouldn't be an event without popular artists participating, providing incentive for people to come. You then wouldn't want to just advertise the event, but use each artist to promote it. For example, the lead singer for Skillet making a promotional video.
I'm so excited to be a part of this year's Winter Jam lineup.
They then use logos, or these low prices, to incentivize people to come. This isn't your average $100 ticket to a concert. This is a cheap donation to see multiple popular artists. And hey, you don't even need a ticket, which is where an ethical dilemma comes in that I'll address later. Lastly is ethos, or the appeal to emotions. Now this lies within their very mission statement, which is bringing to audience this spiritual encounter for the most affordable cost. Now this audience includes anybody of any background, ethnicity, race, or profession. It's about bringing a spiritual encounter where anybody, Christian and non-Christian alike, can encounter God. And this also includes you, which you're the target for these advertisements and marketing techniques. It's about trying to get you to see that this is a spiritual movement and a spiritual moment that you're not going to get anywhere else. It's a concert of all your favorite artists, all lifting up a worship song to God that you should participate in. And maybe you feel moved by that, maybe you don't. But the point is to bring community and faith together in a way that entices you to be a part of the concert. Then comes the ethics question. So Winter Jam, it has a donation-based entry, which basically means you don't need a ticket, you just give $15 at the door and you're allowed into the concert. Now I argue that donation implies the sense of free, because a donation itself is a giving from you personally of something you have to a charity, person, or organization that has a cause. Now, I don't have to donate something, and yet when I go to this event, I've personally gone and there was no sense at the place where you donate where you could get in for free. Now, if a person is feeling generous, they can donate an extra $15 or $20 to another person to let them in. But at that point I argue, why not just label it as ticket? Because you're not getting in unless you or somebody else has paid that $15 minimum. Not only that, but to return to the ticket conversation, every single advertisement and even their website, on the very moment you open it up, it says no tickets are needed. If it's not a free entry event, Why do they continue to advertise this idea that you don't need a ticket, it's donation, it's free, but it's not. And so they advertise this message that you don't need a ticket needed, and in a literal sense, no, you don't need a ticket, because there's no place online to buy a ticket. You can donate to the website. That's not a ticket. There's no place to get it. But it's still, again, at the entrance, you have to pay the $15 in order to get in. Now, I'm not saying whether this is good or bad, because to return to the idea that you could donate to a person, give $15 to other people so that they can get in, that's charity. And that's honestly what they promote. But is that fair or ethical to promote this idea that it's free or donation based? This made me think of a Bible verse, specifically Deuteronomy 15:10, stating, "Give generously to them, and do so without a grudging heart. Then because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work, in everything you put your hand to." It's this idea of generosity, which, as I was stating before, they promote this idea that if you donate an extra $15, $30, or whatever amount, you can let other people get in who might not be able to afford that. It's this idea of generosity, which the artists are giving up what they might be owed in order to provide this experience to people who might not ever get that experience. It's this idea, again, of generosity. So if you're asking yourself, why am I not allowed to get in here for free? Then maybe you should be asking yourself, what are your intentions? But realistically, we're all human, and we all need to check what our intentions are, whether that's from the organization or whether that's just from a participant ourselves. What are your intentions?